welcome back to Showtime. Do I gotta say it? I'm the one anyway. Do I gotta? Drix, man, welcome back. Now today's topic. Hold on, what am I doing? I didn't even get to introduce the guy, the show, the one that always make a show happen somehow, some way. My boy Showtime. Say what's up, man.
What's good? You almost forgot. Hey, man,
Bro,
it's 50-50 here, man. We gotta make sure we introduce each other. You feel
what
me?
am I
Hey, what's
doing?
good, John? Welcome back.
No cap, I am tweaking, eh? No lie, I think it's this damn head of mine. This motherfucker's so long, I can't think right. But we got a different topic today. If you watched last video, you should know what type of topic we on. We talking about credit, money management, and actually, I'm gonna let my guy Showtime explain what's going on.
Yeah, so I know last video we ended off on, how we could better ourselves in the community. Not just the black community, but just as like you know, how you can better your financial picture, how you can set yourself up. So it can fit anybody. It doesn't have to be just any certain race or certain demographic. I think anybody could fit in this and try to get some tips to better themselves.
Amen.
So yep. So so yeah. So this episode today is gonna be based around money management, how we can uh, like how we can better ourselves. So obviously the most important thing is you want to have a plan. I think a lot of times people go in and like they think of something but they don't know how to do it.
That part.
Uh, so like when like I work in the financial field, so I think the number one thing you want to do is create a plan. So before you do anything in life, you want to lose weight or you want to buy a car or you want to purchase a home, you got to know what to do to get to that point. So you got to determine what your plan gonna be. So in terms of like if you want to build credit or if you want to save your money or
Yes,
if you want
sir.
to attack debt or savings. Um, so yeah. So the first question that we have here is like where and how do you save money? So we'll start with you, Drix. Like, what do you do to try to save your money, or like how do you save it?
That's good. Definitely a good start off. I feel like the first thing I would do, I always had this plan for a long time. I give myself like a three-step plan. First, I save. Second, I make sure everything is rolled out. Third, everything is auto pay. So I don't gotta worry about nothing. Everything is already fly, fly, fly. You feel me? So definitely
Yeah,
need to do that. And I say your mental, I'll add that in there as well because you gotta be, excuse me, hold on. You have to be mentally strong, man, to sacrifice a lot of things and sometimes you gotta do some things you don't wanna do. And I say that with the utmost truth because I'm doing it right now.
yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, I say for me with saving, I think it all starts with creating a budget. I think a lot of people in our society they're complaining about like,
Ooh,
oh,
yeah,
I can't
you're
afford
right.
anything. I can't afford anything because prices are going up, or yeah, that's part of it. But part of it is just like the society is just undisciplined with their money. So what you need to do is you got to create a budget plan. You got to take on what you make each month, what you bringing in, compared to your bills, your fixed expenses, include the variable, bro. Everybody goes out to eat here and there. Everybody has entertainment, include it. Don't just do your rent, your water, and your electric, and call it a day. Like that's not realistic.
Yeah.
So put that in there compared to your income, and then that's going to be if you got a surplus. Hopefully, there's a surplus there. If there's
Mm,
not If there's negative, if you're working against your income, obviously you need to make some lifestyle changes. So that's going to be the first step. Figuring out what you're bringing in each month, comparing it to what you have going out each month. That's going to be a starting point. You can't save what you don't know you have.
You heard the man. You
So
heard the man.
create your budget plan. As far as saving goes, I mean, when I first started, a lot of people use like if you're a cash guy. Me personally, I'm not a cash guy because keeping cash don't increase value. Cash is just paper. So I like to put my money in different things. But if you're a cash guy, take 10% of your money, 10% of your 10 or 15% of what you have coming in each month. Take it out in cash and put it in like an envelope or put it in a safe. Just do that every month so where you're not even think about it or every time you get paid. Um, that's what I started off at. Uh, I have a savings account where my direct deposits automatically go into my savings account, so I don't think about it. So you got a lot of options out there, but as far as cash goes, you could literally withdraw it out of an ATM and put it away. I do think that takes more discipline because you got to go out and do it versus it being done automatically, like going from your direct deposit to your savings. So um, that's what I would do to start saving.
That 10% rule, man, I fuck with that, bro. That I didn't even think about that to be honest, because it just never came into mind, truthfully.
Yeah, they say like you want 50% of your income to go towards debts and bills, right? So
Yeah,
let's say you bring home $3,000 a month, whatever. 50% of that is supposed to go to bills, so that's $1,500 already gone, right?
yeah,
So then they say 30% goes towards your wants. So that's entertainment, that's going out to eat, that's taking vacation, whatever. 30% goes to that. The last 20% is supposed to go towards um like savings. I like to cut it in half because to get started, a lot of people don't want to give 20% of their savings away. So let's just do 10 or 20% of their income to savings. So let's just do 10 to do start it off so that you can see it grow. A lot of people
mm,
got to be able to see it before they believe in it. So that's why I always tell my clients like, just see it grow. 10% is very little to what you're bringing in. So just watch it grow, and then you're going to be more apt to do it once you see
yeah.
it grow.
And when you do that overtime too, man, you're gonna possibly be putting more percentages in there. It's just gonna be
Exactly.
extra
Like,
cash.
yep. So, and then like you said, like it's always nice to be like, dang, my car broke down today. I got something back here that I could get back into to be able
That
to pay
part.
for it. Or if you got a medical expense or anything, you got a backup plan. So a lot of times, a lot of my clients did use cash, but then I started to introduce a compound interest. Have you heard of that before?
No, I never heard of that.
So like basically with a savings account at like a bank or a credit union, whatever, a lot of those are based they accrue compound interest. So basically, let's say you put $100 in a savings account each week. So
Yeah,
after 4 weeks, you're gonna have $400. So a lot of savings accounts accrue interest monthly. So let's say your savings account is earning 5%, right? 5% just means like you're gonna earn 5% on however much money you have in this account. So let's say you have $400 at the end of that month, and then you're gonna get 5% interest on that money. So you take $400 times the 0.05. That's 5%. So that's $20, right? So the bank or the credit union is going to give you $20 on your 400. So now you got $420 in there. So then the
mm,
next month you're gonna have $420 plus. Well, the next month you're gonna accrue what you already have going in there, which is the $100 a week. So you're gonna have the $820 times the 0.05, and now they're giving you $40 because
what?
each month you're gonna accrue the money you already put in there plus what the bank is gonna give you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm all for putting your money into where it could grow. Because let's say you just put $100 into your safe,
Yeah.
you're not earning any money on that. It's just sitting there. Let's put it into something where at least you're gonna make a little bit of money from saving it. So that's what I would do. It's a, most banks have savings accounts and they're accessible at any time. So if you put your money in there, you don't have to worry about I can't get it out for a certain period of time. No, you can get it out whenever, and then they're gonna give you interest on your money, and that's what you want. You want your money to work for you.
Damn. No cap. Definitely need that motherfucker working for me. Who else? I mean, I think everybody else would too.
Yeah, anybody with money will tell you like you definitely don't want cash, bro. Cash is meaningless because it's never. If anything, is losing value sitting there because the dollar is losing value as we speak.
That is
So yeah,
literally
like
okay.
so basically at the end of the year, right? Let's just take it for a year. So if the bank is going to give you 5% a year, let's say at the end of the year uh, we're putting $100 a month a week into your account. So that's
Yeah.
$400 a month. So it's 12 months in a year. So you're going to put in $4,800 for a year. You multiply that 4,800 by the 5%. That without compound interest, you're going to be about $250 just from the bank giving you money.
Just by keeping it in there.
Exactly.
And
That's
your
not
s-
even including the compound interest that I went through earlier.
and your savings, correct?
Yeah,
Damn, I didn't even know savings work like that. That shit is fucking damn. I thought banks be
yeah,
taking, but they be saving.
yeah. A lot of people like obviously I work in a financial institution, so I know some things that like a lot of people don't know. But like, just go to your bank, go to a local bank, and be like, hey, do you guys offer like a high yield savings, or what's your best rate on a savings account? Get that rate, and then from there you can determine like how much money you're going to make each month from that savings. So that's what I would do. That's like the easiest thing to do. There's obviously a lot more avenues to make money, but that's just going to be the easiest way for you to be able to get it done and still have access to it.